Welcome to episode number 58 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host Tuck, and as always, I have a great show for you. Being a slave to your emotions. On today's show, we will be talking about being a slave to your emotions. Because we live in a society where it's all about feelings. No matter if it's real, just tell me how you feel. And as a result, men and women have no conflict resolution skills at all. But before I get into, there is something I must do. And that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So to my right.
Hi, my name is Justice. My Instagram is angel_J, JAEEE.
What's good? It's F. Terrell Johnson. You know where you can follow me.
What's going on? My name is Raheem Cousin. You can follow me at Raheem Cousin Speaks on Instagram.
And I'm Jesselyn. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Juicy.
Being a slave to your emotion. Now, I started off when I said being a slave to your emotion. We're going to slow walk this because it don't just pop up during relationship. It happens in every aspect of your life. Meaning, like, even when it comes to finances, if you're trying to be financially stable, most people that live check to check are a slave to their emotions. Because you have impulse buys, you say things like, well, I deserve this. I work hard, so I deserve certain things.
Right.
But the truth be told, if you have an actual goal, then you need to follow that.
For sure.
But when you don't, you are a slave to your emotions because your wants always override your needs. So I'm going to give you an example of how being a slave to your emotions is really bad, even when the finance setting. And I'm going to ask y'all something. Like, we are living check to check. We are struggling. Christmas time comes around and you don't really have any money. But somehow they just surprise you with a Christmas bonus. What do you do with that Christmas bonus?
Pay your bills.
Because you didn't have money for your children's Christmas, but now you do.
I mean, are the bills paid?
Yeah, are they? Are they?
Yeah,
Is they
your
like,
regular check taking care of the regular bills.
Yeah,
they're
but
past due right now? Like, is there past due things right now?
hey, you got some past due shit going on.
Oh, I'm
Pay the
paying.
past due.
I'm paying my past due, and I'm buying some crypto.
If I didn't set this question up the way y'all would have never answered it that way.
What the hell you mean?
Because most people,
I ain't
Like,
most
I'm gonna
people.
take care of the kids.
kids,
I gotta
say
know all that.
Christmas. It's niggas that sell drugs based off that fact.
Sucks
Like,
to
the
be
kid will
them.
get a gift, but
Yeah.
like majority of it will go towards handling responsibilities. But like, I'll probably get a gift. I had nothing.
What if your bills are paid, but you also live check to check?
Then this is something for you to hold on to.
You would think
Say it again.
logically, but
Huh?
I say you would think, but it's not going to work that
Yeah,
way.
most people
No,
not doing that.
people
Most
not
people
doing
not
that.
doing that. They buying them kids gifts.
Huh?
Ain't no
I have
kids
extra
that
money,
got
let me
else.
just let me add it
Man.
here, throw it here, spend it there.
Yo, the way I think, if you ain't making money from it, then you losing money from it.
See, but what happens? What happens is the slave to your emotions. Like even when you say, for instance, me and you are together, and we as a couple have a budget. I don't give a fuck if it's my anniversary. You shouldn't buy me that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
if I receive
You
your
ain't
gift
gonna
in a
live like
negative way,
People ain't gonna live like that.
then see that's the problem.
Yeah.
I had one of my buddies, him and his wife shared an account, and she was like, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" He was like, "For it to come out my our account." No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I bought what I want in my budget. But
Right.
Nah, we good. Yeah, nah, doesn't make sense. I was like, when you think about it like that, you good.
But that's the thing. Like, so what happens if you decide to give me a gift because you're being thoughtful? Because you are a slave to your emotions at this time. You see that it is a anniversary. You're saying fuck the budget, love overrules right now. So I'm gonna give him this. But if I'm thinking logically, and
Love don't pay no bills.
Say it again. See, but that's the easy shit because y'all know where I'm going. I should have been more discreet with this shit. Because I'd have got a better response from y'all. Because now y'all like, yeah.
We gonna make
be
them
the
happy.
responsible.
We gonna make them
No,
happy.
good y'all hell well if you gave me a gift. And I rejected it. Like, why the fuck did you buy this?
Why you-
Because you already know where we going.
You can't reject it.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Can't.
Nah, you can't.
That's
Nah.
feelings. That's emotion.
No, that's a
Why can't I reject something if it's against our goals as a couple?
Especially if it's like something large. Like if you were like, oh, I went out and bought you this PlayStation 5 and like
All right.
I said we're gonna spend this money for this month. Like we saved this much to go towards our budget, whatever for the month. I'm
Right.
gonna be mad. Like, why you buy a PlayStation 5? If
All right,
that's-
but this is also too. Even when you're on your best diet, don't you get a cheat meal?
You only get a cheat meal when you tell yourself you need a cheat meal.
But I'm saying, but typically bodybuilders, people, whoever that work out often,
Yeah.
they have a cheat meal. So can't there be a cheat on your diet
I
or
guess we gotta
cheat
discuss
on?
the budget.
This is
If
the-
you got
like
the
a
money,
cheap
you
budget.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm
but-
saying. You get a cheat
Like-
But
you get a cheat
this
meal.
is perfect. What are you cheating?
Yourself.
Because I mean,
You're cheating your
every
future.
day is not a promise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're cheating yourself
No, I'm
because your
treating
emotions.
myself, not cheating.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm enjoying
treating
life
myself.
No, you ain't treating shit. You're cheating because cheat meals push your ass back a couple days.
Right. I mean, they ain't gonna tell you that
That
far
is-
unless you have
nah.
a cheat meal.
And
too.
cheat meals lead to other cheat meals.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm
it
saying,
don't.
but if
Cheat.
you have a cheat meal once a week, a cheat meal, not a cheat day,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna set your diet back too crazy.
I guess you need
unless
discipline.
you
It comes
unless
with
you're
discipline.
doing like keto and you already know it'll throw off your
And
balance.
and that would eliminate emotions.
discipline.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it takes away the fact that I know what I want, but is it beneficial to me as a whole? And the answer is no. Just like when you get that bonus that you know your struggling ass need, but your kids over there like, but Ray got this in my school. So you wanna
You wanna
live
give
up
them the
to,
beats.
and you're gonna dish out shit knowing you gotta struggle again.
right.
No,
Because we
I'm
live in a
not.
society where you have to fix,
You have to fit in.
you have to take care of my feelings first, not my reality, not my logic. If you're a good man to take care of a woman, but that's why women always say communication is key. It shouldn't be. It should be survival, security. That should be fucking key. But no, but we live in a society where that is like secondhand. So now it's all about communication and how you make me feel. This shit drives me crazy when I hear people, because people, like, when you live in this society, they'll say shit like, well, I feel attacked.
What? Is it the truth?
Within a conversation, they feel attacked.
My question is it the truth? That's the only thing I got.
People don't like-
It's
True.
probably the truth. And it's
It's the
hurting me
truth.
right
It's
now,
the
but
truth.
I feel attacked.
I don't care.
That's why I
So
like
now we
talking
have
to
to
people.
respect that.
Nope. Not me.
I just stopped talking to you. That's just too much. You feel attacked.
I
because
always
of the truth.
ask them why. I'm sorry. If someone hits me, with, I feel attacked. I say why. They be like, because what? Like, you're
Right.
not giving me. If you don't give me a valid reason why you feel attacked, then I just can't. And I'm definitely not apologizing. So then,
Right.
yeah,
As long as it's the truth, I don't care.
yeah.
Unless you done told me something in confidence.
Especially if you say you don't
Yeah.
want to hear it. Like, oh, well, I didn't expect you to say that.
Mm.
No, you didn't want me to say it.
Now, I believe, like, we all are emotional creatures and we move with our emotions. But, like, I was listening to something that prompted this actual conversation. It was about who could you be if you actually step back and actually, like, because everybody has feelings. Your feelings ain't going nowhere.
Mm.
And they come and go. They go up and down. It's your response to your feelings.
Yeah.
Like, people that love to say this, it's because you're a slave to your emotions. I ain't the one. That means you're a slave to your emotions. Because the only response you have to any conflict is aggression or violence. You are so easy to be manipulated off these streets because you think in a immature way. Like, you're really on a kid level when you say shit like that.
Right.
Like, and I really think it's arrogant of people to think that you're above certain shit Like I ain't the one. So you above criticism? Like everything that Jesus went through, some of us think we're above it.
Right. He was
Motherfucker ain't lying on me. You lied on me?
hanging.
They lied on him.
Right. And he was perfect.
If you take that mindset, you be like, all right. They come with the territory. But anybody in here ever felt like they ain't the one?
That's only if you had somebody messed up. Like it ain't necessarily
Yeah.
gotta be you criticizing them. You can have messed around and did something else. Like
Yeah. You said something slick
this,
on purpose.
yeah, being
Okay,
disrespectful or some
now,
shit.
look,
like
listen.
you being
All right,
disrespectful.
now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not the
Keep
one.
this-
I'm not the
Keep that
one.
shit over there.
Okay.
That's a warning shot.
And that's bad.
No,
No,
that's
it's
a
not
warning.
bad. No,
I
didn't
react.
It's
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
bad.
No,
It's a
not.
warning.
No,
You know
it's
what
not.
it is?
It's not.
'Cause it could come with disrespect. It's like, hey, bro, don't come here trying to disrespect me.
Did they-
Because the
did
day
they
you get your shit
disrespect
folded.
Jesus?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, so you above it.
I'm not.
Can't disrespect Rado.
Nah,
I guess
but
it's like
I
what
mean,
you're
but
gonna allow. Like I'm not saying like you don't take it, but like I'm gonna check somebody if they do it. I'm not gonna sit there and just take it. Like
Right.
think about it.
I've
God gave us
seen-
free will for a reason.
Mhm.
He gave us free will for a reason.
Yeah, to make
Now-
better choices.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You
So
always
if you
take it
bring
as
that free
choices.
will over here in the negative light, I got free will to defend myself.
Like
True.
that defend yourself is totally different than
What?
responding because of what somebody said.
Yeah, but I ain't doing for that, bro. Like,
Right.
relax. I come in here with good energy. Don't come over here with some negative energy for no reason when I
Right.
didn't prompt you to act like that. So I ain't the one to do that.
Right.
I guess like a dismissal. It's not like a I'm warning you, but it's more like a dismissal. Like you can walk away. Like you don't have to be over here.
Mm-mm.
Like
It's pride and ego underneath that statement.
Well, no,
Is
it's
if
not.
I'm not the one.
Well, what if the person who you're saying I'm not the one to has been getting away with what they've been doing over and over and over? Then you
That-
let them know, no. You might have been getting away with that with them other people. I'm not the one.
Right. So that means I have to like for me to check him, that means I have to validate what they think.
No, you have to give them a reality check because they got it stuck in their mind. Oh, I've been going 10-0. I'm about to see if I can go 11-0. Well, you about to get that L today.
Yeah, but still, if you trying to confront somebody that had a perception of their reality, you are dipping into their world and saying, nope, I'm different than the other niggas you dealt with. I don't
Okay.
care what you say.
Listen, they go low, we go lower.
We take it to the
That's
floor.
horrible. Like, what are you talking about?
That's the American way.
You no.
That's the American way. That is what this culture is about.
This
Yeah.
is
America.
This is how men and women get tricked out of their position. This is how men and women lose their job because they snap on a bitch that know how to trigger you.
No, you got to know where and when to do it.
Hmm?
You got to know where and when to do it.
Don't do it at work, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't do
please
it
don't
at
do
work.
it at work.
But
But
No.
why do you want that win?
huh?
Why do you want that win from
It's
a
not
person
about
you don't
a
even
win.
respect?
It's not about a win. It's about making sure that they know that you standing on business.
Why do they need to know who you are if you know who you are?
Because sometimes you need to smack the shit out of some people,
And
but
that's
you
the being a
can't.
slave to your emotions.
No, it's
go
not.
home. You
No,
go
it's
home.
not.
You ain't coming
Why
back.
do you feel like it's necessary? That's a slave to your emotions, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's sad?
I got the answer to that.
Yes. Why do you feel like
No.
it's necessary to prove who the fuck you are?
The
If
same
you
reason
know who
that you would.
are.
The same reason that you would.
And that's why I said I'm a slave to my emotions. I ain't talking about I'm right. I'm talking about what I'm trying to work on.
So then you tell us why.
Why I prove? Because I'm a slave to my emotions. I feel my pride and ego say I'm not the fucking one. Nigga, you playing with me.
I'm
You playing with
correcting
me.
this person. I'm correcting them.
Correcting who?
The
Them.
person that got out of line.
How do you correct somebody that you don't?
You let them know.
If I know who I am, I don't need to correct nobody.
Okay, I gotta let you
Shit.
know how to play.
Okay.
If you coming over here in my space,
Right.
heavy
messing
on
with my
space.
reality, now I'm gonna have to give you my reality check.
Yeah.
You know
I
what's
feel like
crazy?
it's just pointing out stuff. Like you just point out the things. Like I'm pointing out these things so you could be aware of it. So the next time you just don't do it. Don't,
So what if you change the wording of it?
Hmm?
Like what she did, you changed the wording of it.
What you mean?
Like I pointed out stuff like whatever it is they did that upsetted me or I felt disrespectful. I pointed out like you did this, that, and the third, A, B, and C. So next time, don't do A, B, and C, and it will be great. So it's kind of not like a don't play with me, but it's kind of like, okay, here's some notes. Take those notes and do better next time.
How about if you did A, Y, and C and it upset me? But you do A, Y, and C, and we ain't got to be great because I'm going to be great because A, Y, and C doesn't matter in my world because I know who I am. That's what happens when you step out and don't be in control of your emotion because you can't control what a person does.
Yeah, I still be good.
Yes, you
at the end of it. I mean,
You
me
said we'll
personally-
be great if they don't do it again.
No. I mean, I'll still be good no matter what. I said we, as in these two people together. So
Right.
if you come around me and you still do A, B, and C again, we will not be good. Like every time you do that, it's still gonna be a problem. Even though I will be good, I'm still gonna go home, sleep like a baby, be great. But if you still do it every time, there's gonna be some type of result. Like, there's gonna be a result. There's gonna be a consequence to your actions every single time. You do the same thing every single time. But if you just don't do it, I mean, even if you do it, I'll still be great. Just don't keep doing that near me.
You can say that shit all play all you want to. All it's saying is, I'm not the one. I'm attached to my pride and ego. And the fact that you think you're playing me and you must think I'm stupid, meaning I'm giving you way too much value in who I see myself as. Because who I see myself as, nobody can penetrate that.
I think you're looking at it from the wrong point of view. I'm looking at it from the point of view of the art of war.
Okay.
Right? Sometimes you got to send that warning.
I'm listening.
That ain't no more to it. I want you. No.
I'm letting you know before the battle. I was like, hey, bro.
I'm trying to avoid war. I'm doing everything I can to avoid this war. I'm letting you know. Let's have peace.
No.
Like when
Like
the
you
old
got
head said, "All right."
like when you're defending
He said,
yourself.
"All right,
When
bro."
you're defending yourself, there's no emotion attached to it. It's just you are defending yourself. I'm talking about when you have to respond to said things that's being said or said.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
There is a battle within that. That is a battle. A battle don't got to be physical.
Yeah.
All the war.
Just
That's
like-
what I'm saying.
Just like they said in prison, for example. I've never been.
Right.
But essentially, if somebody's watching TV and you just decide to go and change the TV, you didn't ask with nobody and check to see, like, bro, you watching this? And you change it. It's a sign of disrespect. And they essentially just trying to check you. It's like, is he going to say something? Because if you don't say nothing, they think you're a hoe. But you have to say something to address the disrespect. It's like, hey, bro, I was watching that. Now, how he responds to you is, all right, cool. Ain't no hoe. We're going to move on. But if you don't say nothing, now I might take your honey bun.
Any nigga in prison, I'm not gonna respect prison rules outside because y'all emotional ass men is a reason that you're in prison. Like you're really in prison based off being a slave to your emotions.
because they wasn't the one.
Yeah,
They want the one to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Or I sold dope to keep food on the table. All that goofy shit.
Right.
Because you was a slave to your emotions. I'm on the move to to the relationship aspect of it when it comes to being a slave to your emotions. Like my wife and the way we communicate. Like I was a slave to my emotions based off the fact that how I wanted to communicate. Like I know how to talk, I can debate, and she shuts down. That shit upsets me like a motherfucker. Right? And even this thing that you say you got to meet people where they're at.
Mhm.
See, my ego and pride say, let me meet her where she's at. So if we have a falling out one day and she shuts down, I know the next day I'm gonna get a long ass text. And I used to get frustrated because I was like, why the fuck you just can't say this shit? Right? But then when I realized like, this is me stepping out of my emotions and realizing, oh shit. My ego said, let's just meet her where she is. And I just read them. Because I used to like wait because I'm frustrated that you couldn't just say it. But I realized once I read them, like stepping out of my emotions of I'm right. The only time I truly listen is when I don't have my mouth to run.
Right. You're
So when-
forced to.
I'm forced to
Mhm.
listen.
Forced to listen. But
Because I'm not even in the spirit of listening when I'm verbally going at it. I'm in the spirit of competition. And
you got the
it's-
best words.
And if I know how to talk better than you and you shut down, now I'm powerless. Now I'm frustrated. But the only time I can really get her thoughts, Cause I'd be like, who the fuck is this person? Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be some gangster shit. So when I'm reading it, I can actually read it and comprehend who she truly
Oh, you're like, she
her
actually
feelings are.
right. She actually right a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? But I would have never got this message if she would have came the other way.
Right. Because you probably, not to say you could talk better than her, but
Right.
the
I
way
can.
you communicate is different than the way she communicates.
You have your strengths and your weaknesses.
And I say this all the time. Everybody communicates well when they have the problem.
Right.
Like if I come to you and I have a problem with you, of course I'm gonna verbalize exactly how I feel. But when you're receiving the criticism, it's kind of hard to communicate. You're like, oh, this motherfucker on my heels. And I don't know how to take it. So sometimes you either shut down, you cause confusion with curse words and doing all this extra stuff. But what I've learned is, like you said, meet them where they at. It's some type of compromise in relationships.
Right.
When like you like to debate, she like to text, and it's like, hey, we got to meet somewhere in the middle because we can't always do that though. Every situation can't wait till tomorrow.
Right.
So we have to talk now.
Right.
But you probably get loud.
But
And
it's
it's
just
like,
that, and
you
see
need to
that,
shut up.
See, that's the
Like-
thing. When I read the text, it put me in a mode of listening.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I address, if I can verbalize, if I can bring that listening skill over to this verbalization where we're going back and forth
Mm-hmm.
with our mouth and our words, then I guess my words can be received better, or I
Yeah,
can be
for sure.
received better.
I'm about to tell you something right now, and this
That's
is
a
how
lot
you
of
need
pride
to.
I just gave up.
No. That's beautiful.
Took a
Listen.
little bit from me though.
No, listen.
The regular-
but we learned. We learned.
That's beautiful. But listen, so there's nothing wrong with having a debate, right? Debating is healthy. But as you said, you thinking about it as far, well, subconsciously, you're thinking about it as far as winning, right?
Winning,
So, all right. So,
competitive.
competitive, right? Before you even get that far, right? And this is what you have to say to yourself every single time. What am I winning?
The argument.
Okay, what's the prize?
It's pride. It's all emotion.
Okay, okay, so you winning.
Oh, now you
Wait, hold-
stepping
wait,
outside
no,
of your fucking
no,
emotions.
no,
Go ahead,
no,
teach me,
no.
brother.
I am.
Yeah.
So now you're winning, but she's losing.
Hell yeah.
A negative and a positive makes what?
Ain't nothing working.
A negative.
Right.
So once again, you need to debate to empathize. You need to debate to comprehend. You don't need to debate to feel like you won, because you ain't winning shit.
Ain't winning a damn thing but your ego.
Right.
You feel good and that shit don't help nothing.
So like,
So you can
Well,
step
no.
out of your emotions.
bruh, when I'm with women and stuff, yo, the game's different. This is for this right here, bro. Come on now.
No,
Like-
you must
Yes.
cancel that bitch all the time.
Right,
bitch.
you only
I
respect
do.
women, huh?
Uh,
I do, but that's when it gotta go there. You can ask any woman that I have ever dated. I'm the fucking absolute gentleman. But
can
that's just because like I've learned from my mistakes.
hold on, let me get canceled right quick.
Oh, God.
Black women.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
Canceled already. I don't even.
Automatically.
I
You
love
have
y'all.
been a slave to your emotions for way too long. It's only a group of black women that feel like being combative, being argumentative, being aggressive make you a strong woman.
What would Nino do?
No, you're just a slave of your emotions. And you know what's crazy? When a black man operates outside of your chaos, meaning he find another race,
Ooh.
you call him weak because he can't handle you. The fact that you need to be handled let me know that you're too much. You have been doing this same thing for the longest. Do you know, black women, that you are the last to get married and the first to get divorced? You see, pride come before the fall. So you're so big on getting male-like respect that you end up by yourself. So what happens is you try to cling on to a single lifestyle of loneliness because submitting feels weak to you. You are confused. You don't know your superpower. Step outside of your emotions and see this shit ain't working. Like you want black men to love something that I have to handle. We ain't got that much time on earth to try to fix you. All because ain't nobody conforming to that way. Don't nobody want their peace to be their hell. It just doesn't make sense. And the fact that y'all keep coming with this same bullshit attitude and you wonder why black men are moving on to other races is not because we're weak. It's because we want peace. Get out of your emotions and become women again. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. But the truth is, this is the problem. Combative, aggression, strong, opinionated. That shit doesn't make you, that doesn't make you strong in men's eyes. Men see you as a weaker vessel automatically. I don't give a damn how strong and opinionated you are. If something happened, men instinctively go to protect you. But if you're really as strong, why do we instinctively go to protect you? Because we know you're the weaker vessel. That is not your superpower. Tap into your femininity and stop trying to be a masculine female.
Bro, he about to get
No,
canceled.
you finished.
All right, can I? Well,
Everybody
can-
shut your TikTok down.
okay.
Fuck.
Can
They need to hear it.
all right? Do y'all mind if I say
Go
something?
ahead.
He said,
He already
yeah,
said
he gonna
it.
ask you. He gonna ask you.
Yeah.
All right, we good.
Go ahead.
I'm about to look into this camera too. All right. First of all, he's only speaking about a small group of black women.
No, hell no.
All right, no, wait,
Majority.
Wait.
Majority.
No,
Don't fuck up my council
wait,
moment.
Wait.
Majority.
Wait. Hold on. He's speaking. Okay.
You
he's
can't
speaking-
testify for me, nigga.
No. I know
I'm
numbers.
speaking for a majority.
I know numbers. I do numbers.
Go ahead.
All right. He's speaking for a small group of women who have a large presence in our culture today, which make it seem that way. Hold on.
You might be right. You might be right.
Second of all, there are a lot of successful black women that deserve to be with men, but because of this entire ideology that's going on, most black men believe that all women are like that group. Second, in the 1980s, all the way up to almost like the 2000s, there was a large group of males who never had a father, who never knew how to be men. So now we got this big ass gap of fuckboys and pseudo influence on our black culture.
You left the bitches out.
The pseudo culture is that small group of women that
The bitches.
I ain't gonna say that
You said fuck boys. Easy.
because they fuckboys.
Okay.
The YNs, the YBs.
And I'm
see
not
what happened when you see what happened when you ain't you withholding truth.
I'm not withholding truth. It is what it is. A fuckboy's a fuckboy.
And a bitch is a bitch.
I can't disrespect women like that.
Why are you gonna disrespect men like that then?
You know that there's fuckboys because
I know it's bitches too.
Well then,
It's fuck boys and bitches.
If you want to
See,
call
this is what
bitches, then
happens
call
when
them
you're
bitches.
not emotional. See, look, this is what happened. He automatically wanted to protect you women.
No.
So you don't know no bitches.
No. Oh yeah, I do. But I'm not talking about the bitches right now. I'm talking about the
You
women.
said some pseudo shit. You tried to make it more than you didn't. You kept it real on the nigga end, and
And I
tried
kept
to
it-
try to throw a softball on the female end.
Cause you just attacked the women. I'm not doing that.
I ain't attacking.
Yes, you
I
did.
woke their
Yes,
ass
you.
up.
No. If I would not have said what I said, then you would have believed that most women are like what you just now described.
I still feel
that's
like
not
that
true.
because I'm gonna ask you the numbers afterwards. But these are real numbers that I know for a fact. Black women are the last to get married and the first to get divorced.
And I just told you why. I just broke it down to you why.
But they already.
But
married.
I'm saying
they
I'm
already
talking-
married.
Yeah.
He's not talking about the single women that are dating.
Yeah.
He's talking about the ones in relationships. These personality traits.
Do those
sometimes
get
trigger?
Who marries those women though? Not to cut
I
you off.
I don't know who married them. That's their fault.
They not
honestly.
married. Those are the ones that are single and bitter.
Nah. There's some strong-minded women in relationships. I trust me. I
Nah,
know
you
that.
right.
I know
You right.
Oh,
some
here's someone in the corner
personally.
like, damn.
I know some personally.
Yeah.
That have strong
Right?
personalities.
Damn.
It's you said
Okay,
a lot.
now, okay,
You said
now,
a
now,
lot.
now, hold on. Now, I get that there are a lot of women that have strong personalities,
Sure.
but why do some of these men tuck their tail to these strong personalities?
Can they be bitches?
Yeah, yeah, they can be. That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to talk to them.
You said
You see what I'm
why?
saying? Because I say this right here. I could deal with a strong-minded woman. I'm not intimidated. You could.
Yeah, I'm cool.
No,
But I would want to deal with that in a relationship. Now I can come in here and shoot the
now,
shit.
okay,
I come
you
in and
right.
shoot the shit, and whoever got a strong personality, I'm cool. But that's not my wife. That's not somebody, and that's now I may mess with her or whatever like that, but it's never gonna be a serious relationship.
And that's why she gonna be single.
Strong personality.
Well, the strong, overwhelming, out of touch with reality, it get deep.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
so
But that's-
y'all saying that that stigma of an angry black woman, right? The angry,
It's
aggressive
not, I don't
black
think
woman.
it's
It's a stigma. Sadly,
It
it is.
definitely
It's a
is.
stigma. We can't speak anything without being shown that we're angry. We can't have an attitude without being angry. We can't come into work being tired without seeming angry. You can't be angry without seeming angry. Like whatever you
Mhm.
express, we're gonna be an angry black woman. It's just the
It's
way
the
that
way
we
you
have as a
commu-
black woman.
But it's how you communicate though.
But
It's-
then
it
the
doesn't
sad
have
part
to
is
be
black women are like
angry.
the least liked people in the world. Like black women of color, women are already dark light. But don't let you be a black woman, a woman of color. You're least liked. So
Are
it's
you
like,
fucking serious? Who do you think they imitate? Who do you think other races do their body and do their
But
lips
they
to be
still
like?
talk
do
about-
the
they
image.
ridicule
That's the
us for
image.
those
That's still
things.
the look.
Aesthetically,
like, us had
yeah.
to go through years
Huh?
of criticism.
Aesthetically, they do,
If
but
somebody
culture-wise,
is
no.
so admired that they would change their physical appearance to
Physical.
look like you.
But you
And
gotta think about it,
still
at one point,
ridicule
everyone
us
wanted-
for
at
it.
one
What do you
point, models were
mean?
skinny. They were not curvy. At one point, people used to not eat to be skinny, to look like white women. Like it's not really
That-
the idea of what society is puts as beauty. It's more the general statement of a black woman. If you line them up, people always automatically men are gonna say, "Oh, I want a girl with long hair. I want a girl with straight hair. I want a girl with wavy hair. They'll describe everything but a black woman. Then out of nowhere, everyone has this like fetish over black women, over Africans, over dark skins, and y'all literally criticize dark skins their whole lives for being
Yeah, I
dark
remember
skins.
that.
Mhm.
So now everyone wants someone that's chocolate. Everyone wants someone that's ebony. Everyone wants all this shit because
Right.
it's out of nowhere a fetish. It's not even a reality. So like, but it took us to get this long to get there. But we still are not the most liked. We are not the most favored. We are not. We are literally the lowest of lows. A white woman, Hispanic woman, any other woman is gonna get picked over a black woman.
And it's crazy because
don't,
they
don't say
allow-
that if y'all didn't play a part in this.
Because
shit.
y'all sit
Y'all
here,
are-
and y'all
y'all are the
accept it
least
from other
submissive
people,
women on
though.
this planet.
Y'all accept
Our
it from
not
other people,
American
though.
black women. I mean, I don't want to criticize all black women. American black women are the least submissive women on this planet. Like I
But our
promise you, if you
communities-
talk to Spanish women,
Then
like,
they say they like them crazy. They always talk about crazy Spanish women, and they get to go off, and they fine with that.
What race?
fine
What
with
race
that.
of women say blanks ain't shit?
You already know.
You already know. But if you ever talk to a Spanish woman by herself,
Mhm.
she'll talk about how abusive and aggressive Spanish men are. But they would never say it out loud. But
our
women
commu-
publicize niggas ain't shit.
But
Our
community-
women
our community
publicize
But our
niggas
community
ain't shit.
does black on black crime. So and realistically, we're going to always talk crap about black men. Black men are going to talk crap about women because the black community doesn't know how to support a black community. So in the day, all these men that left their wives or left their mother, their kids to raise their kids alone, made them have to be those independent black women. All these men that are running around trying to be this wannabe of this other black man or trying to be like this black man, be like that black man, but don't know how to handle their responsibilities. So it's the whole community itself is beating up yourself. So men are
Right.
going to talk about the black women are going to talk about the men. The older communities, those other communities are going to build each other up. The Hispanics, the Arabs, all of them, the whites, they all build each other up. No matter what the problems is, they're not going to put each other down in front of nobody. The black people are going to put each other down in front of people. Then we're out here looking like fools because we can't build each other up.
Because-
We don't know how to keep
but-
our house business in the house.
That is true, but this is the only way you can get a message to anybody if you put it in their face. Because other than that, you have so many people protecting, like, you're right, I'm right. So we're going to be divided within us, even if we don't say it out loud. The only time I've ever seen black people come together, whether women or men, is when you give us something to hate. Let a white cop kill a black man and you will see unity between black men and black
That's
women.
the only time.
But you got to give us something to hate. So
Right.
what I'm
But they
saying
don't
is,
hate when they
what
kill
I'm-
Pookie though.
what I'm saying is,
They should be hating that.
what I'm
They should have been
saying,
marching for that shit.
They should have been marching. for
I'm
that.
saying is like black men don't want a black woman that ain't soft.
Mm-mm.
So we go get,
Soft.
we don't get better. We just go get soft.
So if y'all
Nah.
don't get better, then how the heck are we supposed to get soft? So we keep doing this generational thing
Oh.
over
No.
and over.
Like I'm gonna show y'all something. If y'all watch the NBA, who Tommy Sotomayor said this, and this shit woke me up. If you watch the NBA draft,
They all got white girls next to them.
it's full of no, I'm talking about like when it first started, when we was kids,
Mhm.
you would see a black man next to his black mom, no dad, and he get drafted. Now you see a black man next to a white woman and their son get drafted.
Yeah.
So black men are marrying black women and they're making it.
White women, you mean.
White women, and they're making it to the draft with their mulatto kid. This is what you're seeing now. But when you see a black woman and their kid, they're by themselves. We are doing something wrong.
Yeah, there's a whole. I just now told you, starting in like the
And but-
80s up until now.
But it
you got
doesn't
a
make
group of
black
men that don't know how to
men
be
weak.
men.
Because if black men can show you that we can make it with another race, wouldn't you take a look at you?
Aren't y'all the leaders of the black community?
Not if our woman don't follow.
Well, hold on, wait. Well, hold on, wait. First of all, I don't want a soft woman. I want a woman that could be prepared for what's out there. Because as being a black woman has to go through a lot when she go out there. So how can you expect her to
Everybody
be
go through
soft?
it. Everybody go through a lot.
Nah, man. You know what the hell black women go through. Come on.
What?
man.
No,
What do they-
what
come
do they
on,
go
man.
through more than us?
Huh?
What
What?
did it go through?
We the least paid. It don't matter what we say.
Where
We
the
can't-
hell is that at?
It's there.
Go to the courthouse and be a black woman or a black man. Who would you rather be?
A black lawyer?
That's no. As a,
Like,
as
you don't wanna answer that.
Like,
You don't wanna
people
answer
upgrade.
that.
The person in the cover, the person
Who
in
would
the
you
suit. Like,
who would you rather be going to a courthouse, a black man or a black woman?
A black man.
honestly, just
Why you
black in
lying?
general, the courthouse.
I ain't lying.
Black, right.
Yeah.
The
I ain't
whole
lying.
system is set up for black women. And no, women in general, not just black women, against men.
Okay.
But we get it worse.
Under what circumstance?
Go there for child support.
I don't.
Okay, a woman.
You
Okay,
through.
a woman. Okay, a woman
through.
in those
Nah, if you
situations.
talk
Yeah,
about child support.
anything that's gonna be like maternal wise, things involving kids, they're automatically gonna do the mother because
They're
carry them for
siding with the
9 months,
mother,
all that
yeah.
bullshit. I mean, I'm not taking any way credit. I know a lot of single dads. So in the day, I get that point of view.
And look
But-
how silly this shit is. Like, we really sitting here comparing about which black people have the
Right,
fucking worst.
like-
when at the end of the day, we all have the fucking
and
worst.
that's the community part. Like
No.
literally,
Yes,
Yeah,
it
No,
is.
no,
You just said
no, because what he did was he took the conversation about, we talked about our problems as a whole. He took the conversation and said, well, you know how black women got it. And see, most niggas do that.
They
to
do.
cover. No.
Cover
Cover
what?
We
what?
all got it. So why would you even make an instinctive
I
comparison?
think everybody
Because
got
what-
it tough.
What
Like,
you not gonna
he
do though
led
is
with
you
that.
make it
and I'm
seem
letting
like-
him know that we just got it just as worse, if not worse.
Okay, let's
If
take
you
that out
put-
the equation because, like, you sit here and talk about like with the draft thing, and you see these women by themselves. You think just because of their fucking attitude is why they single?
Yes.
What about the
Bullshit.
Wait,
Yes.
what about the
Bullshit.
father doing shit?
Yes.
What if they're sick of the
Yo,
father
listen,
doing
yo,
shit?
yo.
That's
The
bullshit.
father could be
That
You,
was
you-
too
what you doing right
No.
now is giving every fucking race you're excusing their bullshit.
No.
you're excusing
Yo.
all the
So
bullshit.
how is it that
You
when
really
you
are.
see no, because when I can't ignore what I see. Like, so I'm looking at the proof of when these mulatto kids go up to get drafted, it's two parents there. It's a black man and a white woman. When these black kids get drafted, it's usually just the mother.
Well, that's the problem right
Why?
there, though. Why?
Why?
The problem is that they got fucking black kids believing that the damn NBA is whatever the fuck it ain't.
That ain't got nothing to do
yes,
with
it does.
what you're
yes,
seeing.
No, the wrong influence that black people have in this country based on media. That goes to it as well. They are perpetuating a certain narrative right there subliminally by saying this black woman gonna be single and this black man is gonna go with this white woman to
I'm
have
not
a mixed
talking.
child.
No, ain't nobody.
Yes, they are.
No, I didn't even see. I never
no,
saw
I
that.
know what he's saying.
No.
Yes, it's all a part of it.
I don't fully agree with what he said, but you can't feed it and say it's a narrative.
Yeah, it's
It
not
is
a
a
narrative.
narrative.
Nobody's
It is.
making
No,
you do
it's-
this.
It's not like, oh, we're gonna leave her at the house and we're gonna
Subconsciously, that is, but
No.
consciously, everything about the damn
Nah.
NBA culture is to do
NBA,
what?
NFL,
Promote-
Lamar Jackson and his mom, Patrick Mahomes, and
and his family. Oh,
what
he
I'm-
just said it. He just
But-
said
That's
it.
what you're saying.
That's my point. That's what they're trying
but
to-
that's
His wife.
but that's
Huh?
not.
Derrick Rose and his wife.
But what I'm saying,
Kevin
is,
Durant, his mom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
LeBron and his mom.
Right, you can't make this up. He's not creating it.
They don't have to put that in the media. They choose to.
So they gotta hide the parents because the parents work.
if they
Yeah.
want to, they can.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at
Like,
the narrative. Look at
It ain't a narrative. It's reality.
Look at
Like-
what we are talking about based on what you saw, based on what they chose for you to see, and now you're having
Hold
a
on.
conversation
No, a
about
black
it.
man pointed this out. They
They
didn't-
You got a great player,
Right.
Hey, who's with you, man? Oh, my mom right there. Come on, girl, come on. But when somebody get drafted and they got both of their parents, hey, come on. And it's not on purpose.
They
It's
do that
just
with the white ones.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
how many
if your
great
mom and your
NBA
dad are there, they're gonna show both of them.
Hold
The
on, hold on.
Bosons,
Wait, hold on,
they
wait.
got their
Hold on,
mom and their
hold on.
dad around.
The
Like,
NBA can make anybody a superstar and take that shit away from them.
no, they can't.
Ja Morant.
That don't change him not being
Ja
good.
Morant is no. Ja Morant will get an NBA ring before they make him a goddamn superstar again.
I understand that.
That
as far
you
as,
are
like,
going
the-
all over the
No,
place.
I'm not
I
going all
understand
over the
from
place.
the,
I'm
like,
breaking down
for-
what you see is
as
what they
far as
want you
the
to see.
face-
All right, let me
no,
ask you-
For the face of like NBA, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't change.
It don't
Like,
change
but-
what's
but
happening.
It was only because he got in trouble with the guns and all that stuff like that.
Because they was making him a star to lead.
Yeah,
And then what happened?
He got trouble with the guns. That
he
was
kept
him.
on- he
That's
kept
my
on trying to
point.
blitz.
But let me-
But guess what? If
but-
they really wanted him to be a star again, then they could make him a star
Come on,
again.
ESPN.
It
Well,
doesn't.
hold on. Let me switch it because we are on it.
No, you're right. Sorry
All right,
sorry about that.
Let's go back to let's get back on black men and let's get on black men.
Just do better.
I'm kind of confused about like I don't give a damn what circumstances, what you've been through. Black men tend to admire their mother. And I don't understand why that love for their mother does not translate to the black woman.
Mm.
Because when you talk about, yo, if you get rich, what the first thing you do?
I'm by my mama house.
I'm gonna buy my mama house.
All right, but this is why. Because like when you're growing up, your mother like nurtured you. She took care of you. She made sure you're straight, right? So sometimes men look for that in a mate, and that's not what you need from
Mhm.
your wife, girlfriend. You don't need that type of love.
You need some of it.
I'm not saying you don't need some of it,
Yeah, it's
but
similar.
I'm just saying like you don't need somebody to take care of you. You need to be the leader now because your mom was the leader of your house because she probably was a single mom. Maybe not. I don't know.
Right.
Anybody. But overall, some men look for that in a girlfriend so they get in bad relationships
Mhm.
because this girl is now taking care of him instead of him being the leader of the household, taking care of the bills, taking care of what needs to be done instead of
But like, no, I'm just
I
talking
think
about
it's the
Go ahead.
value. Like, I think he's looking at the value because that's why I never understood. Like, when people automatically say like, black women are like my least attractive, or black women are like my least favorite, black women dislike them. And I'm like, but you're raised by a black woman, and I just feel like it's
Yeah.
like the respect and like the value level. Like, if you hold your mom at this high value, like no man's good enough for my mom. My mom needs the best man. That she deserves proper love and she deserves respect. Like, I'm not letting no one disrespect her. Like that kid who shot the guy over his mom. Like that same way you went hard for your mom. Yes, she cared for you, but like. I feel like black men should automatically do that same respect
For
for
black
black women.
women.
Like
Black
when
women.
Yeah.
you see them in the store, like it should be the same automatic respect. I don't want no one call my mom a bitch. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
someone's mom, that's someone's daughter, that's someone's sister.
For
You
sure.
shouldn't be calling them a bitch. And it's like that kind of like same respect all around. I feel like should be like I would respect after having a son. I respect all men the same way I want my son to be respected. Like I start changing my ways because I refuse to be doing something to someone else's son. Because someone did it to my son, I'm slapping the shit out of them.
Right.
So I had to switch up my ways. I had to realize this is next generation is how I respect all men. Some men are disrespectful and they still get it, but that's my ego.
But like even like what she said, like you when we grew up in school, you can say all the daddy jokes you want, but mama jokes might start a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But
Facts.
we can talk about bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and we're talking about the black woman with no problem. And it never it doesn't make sense to me that you admire your mother, but you show no empathy. That's the right word?
Empathy, yeah, empathy.
For the black woman.
That's
See,
probably
just
going through
because
the
I
same thing that your mother might
criticize
have
the
went
black
through.
woman don't mean I'm not a fan of the black woman. See, when you love somebody, you don't withhold the truth from them. I don't want to be polite when I'm trying to get you to understand. But like I never understood like how like we translate that doesn't translate to how we treat black women.
And it should.
It's being programmed. It's the music.
No, but I'm saying we'll
the
go
culture.
all out for the black woman.
Right.
It's programmed to
But
not
who?
care as much.
I-
Just like some words you can't say on the internet. We can't just say the F word. And I don't mean fuck.
You know what the,
Not the other one.
You-
Yeah,
The
but
other
we can
one.
say bitch so easily.
Right.
But you can't say that word. It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
You
bro.
you
Like,
you know what the truth is? If you raise up in a single parent household, that's why you need a father. Because black women don't show you how to treat women.
No.
They show you how to survive and not to need anybody.
right. You know how to do everything.
You know
can
how to do
fold
everything.
clothes,
Yeah,
iron
dog, people be
clothes.
shining like your 7-year-old son is to do what? Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
talking
man, I
about
honor
doing a lot.
everybody clothes.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
I
I'm
ain't grow up in a single parent house.
Like you usually know how to cook, you know how
Yeah.
to do. They teach you how to survive because without a man, they had to do the same thing.
for sure.
They usually don't teach you how to treat a woman. That's usually what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can go from there.
Yeah.
Because
But-
I don't understand it. Like we go too hard for our mothers and don't go hard enough for our black women.
I think is well in this day and age, what has helped me is I'm around a group of men, right? Rather have families or have had families, but we hold ourselves to a certain standard. And if more men could get into groups like that where you hold yourselves to certain standards as being men, you hold each other accountable, you call them out,
For sure.
you know, you strip them down and build them back up, then I think we'll do better. Like, honestly, I know like I am who I am because I'm around that group of men and we all hold each other accountable. So I already know when I get up every day, my goal is to be the best man I could be for me and then for my family.
Right. Do you know, because we're gonna go on this another emotion that men struggle with, which is called lust. And the way men struggle with lust is the way women struggle with respect. Like women struggle to respect men. So they pick and choose who they respect. If you ever ask a woman what she wants from a man, she's going to describe herself. And that's usually who she respects, is somebody that aligns with them. Because and the reason I say this is because like men, we bring respect because we know if you don't start with respect, it could go bad.
Absolutely.
And so we give you respect. We ain't got to earn it. We give it to you. So women tend to not respect men's struggles. And that's why I'm going to lust. Our struggle with not cheating is a different fight than y'all's. And if you don't believe it, then tell us, give men strategies on how y'all can do it, turn it down so easily. Step out of your emotion and help me fight this demon. And how would you help your man fight this demon called lust?
You got to learn some discipline.
Telling me to be disciplined ain't helping me
No.
fight.
You have to learn
No.
some discipline.
Nah. As a man and saying that you are going to be monogamous with this one woman, you have to, for one,
I'm
trick.
not
hold on.
saying
No.
men. I'm talking about women
Women
can
can't do
deal
that.
with it better.
And I'm telling you how men have to deal with it different from women. So we have to literally trick ourselves into saying, yo, this is the only woman that I want to be with for the rest of my life.
You said trick.
Yeah, because it's lust. So you're trying to get the lust out.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to turn this into a reality, just like you're turning the reality of the lust. Oh, I want this woman, this woman, this woman, and I'm not going to get anything after I get all of those women. So now, instead of doing that, instead of hurting my girl or wife's feelings, I have to be like, yo, I'm going to lose so much by doing this.
So
Even
rewiring.
rewire. Okay, yeah, that's
'cause
even a
trick
better
is
word.
more like,
Well, I'm talking in layman's terms, simple.
I just know that if we're a couple and you're better at finances, you're gonna help me get better at finance.
For sure.
I'm telling you, if you're better at turning down people and you're better at fighting lust, then why can't you show me how to do that?
You gotta be open about it though. You gotta be like, hey, I was a cheater. How do you not cheat?
And I'm asking y'all, what happens when your man
I'm not
bring that
sure.
truth?
I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna lie. I can't budget that balance out my time like that. Like I can't cheat. So
No, I'm saying what happens when I tell you what I'm struggling
I don't
with?
know. That's why I'm like, I don't know how to tell someone how not to do it because I don't know how to do it. Like me personally, I feel bad if I was to give my time or like the lust over someone and take the chance of doing it because I just think about how I'm hurting somebody. So me always, I'm like, damn, if I do this, I'm lying to someone's face. They're laying here
So
trusting
do you
me.
agree that it's a different fight?
Like for male and female?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I mean, men be out here looking fine. I don't just be going around and be like, oh shit, let me open my leg for this man, even though I'm in a relationship.
all right, let me break it down. If y'all don't believe it's a different fight, I've never seen a happily married woman cheat, but I have seen a happily married man cheat. Why do you think that is?
One thing is society makes that acceptable as well.
Mm-hmm.
Society definitely makes it acceptable.
I don't
Remember
think
how you
it's
said-
Society.
No, I don't
Here's
think
why I say
Hold on,
society
why?
make it acceptable is because the first thing they say when a man cheats is a man gonna be a man.
I don't think that makes
And that's
it
not
acceptable.
necessarily
That's
who y'all are.
accept-
That
that's
is.
not
I
I don't even
acceptable.
think society is
I
doing that.
think women are more easily to forgive if someone's to cheat. Because think about it, if a man knew he cheated and he knew if he get caught, she would never take him back. I don't think he would cheat as often. But I think most men know that if he cheats on his wife, girlfriend, fiance, it's a likelihood she's going to take him back. And I can't say what I want to say.
You can.
No, I can't.
He's like, I'm not getting canceled.
But I think more men wouldn't cheat if they knew 100%
But
let my person go.
this is what I'm saying. Like, if I said this before, if I ask y'all, do y'all know anybody that know any women that haven't been cheated on? You can't tell me. So it's a collective fight, meaning that it's in our natural instinct to want certain things. Now, too much of something is wrong.
For sure.
But I'm asking, like, y'all saying, because people don't respect other, like, I would never understand why you could gamble your fucking check away.
Yeah.
I don't have that demon to fight.
But people that cheat their life away too.
I don't even,
It's
right.
the same law.
It's the same shit.
It's the same law.
But I would never understand it. I can't even, like, I would call you a dumbass motherfucker, but I don't
But
know
you like
the
threw your
demon
whole
you're
family
facing.
away for some coochie.
Huh?
You
Right.
threw your whole family away. For
But
some
I'll go cheat, lose my whole damn family, and be right there with you.
coochie. Right.
At least I
Same
ain't gamble,
laws.
nigga. Judge it. I'm just saying, like, yeah, women don't respect men's struggle because they don't have the same struggle.
I mean, didn't like Eve eat the apple when you're not supposed to? But then like over time, like men started making all these decisions and doing all these things. But I mean, humans did all the little bad things. But like women have temptation, but I don't know. Maybe
Only
learn my
reason-
time.
only-
Maybe learn-
y'all stronger at
Only thing
dealing
you
with
can
it, though.
tempt a woman with
It's money.
is similar when you get money.
Dang, money.
Yeah, it's money.
When the snake talked to Eve, he said, "You can be just like God." So you ever see how when women get money and be successful, they
get-
say, "I
Yeah.
don't need you,"
they get to talking crazy. That's why they be single.
because they don't feel like they need you. See, when men get money, he think about how
Let
he
me
can
take
take
care
care of
of
his
my
family.
family.
Women get money and say, "I don't need you."
Not to be what?
Don't act
Some,
like you
not
don't.
all.
Y'all
Yeah,
don't be like that. Y'all be
I
out.
know
Some
men
men that
be
get
like,
some.
oh, I
I'll
get
say
all the
some
bitches, I
men.
got all
That's
the
exactly.
money, like-
But he
exactly.
still want to take care of his family though.
Right.
He might want
But
an extra little
family,
thing on the
if
side.
they don't have
but-
family already, it's the I want to stay single. Do I want to do with my
kill you.
money and live my best life? If they have a
Yeah.
family,
I mean,
that's
that's
different.
if
You
he
got
has
men
a
like that
family.
too.
Yeah, they might take
I mean,
care
but
of the
that's
mom,
if-
but they're not gonna respect the female.
Yeah, that's if he
Hey yo,
if he's single already.
is holding your tongue a gift or a curse?
It could be a little bit of both.
Look,
You said what?
yeah.
Holding your tongue.
You got no one to hold them, no one to fold them.
It depends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of both sides of it. Because sometimes people need it, but then sometimes it's like, hey, this is not the time to say that.
So in a relationship with a what's the best strategy like when you're in a heated debate with the person you love? When do you hold your tongue? Can you pause that debate and come back? Or can you pause that interaction and come back?
So
Is that mature?
sometimes.
Yeah, depending.
I mean,
on
I feel like it would be mature a lot of the times because a lot of times people say what they don't mean.
Right.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
you can't unhear what you just said to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So like for instance, I'm watching like when emotion happens and like you step outside of it. You ever have it to where you're being honest and it's in your favor, and then the person will say, "Yeah, you right. I'm always wrong."
Stop being passive aggressive. Shut up. Stupid. All right, you don't mean that.
Like
You don't mean that.
right.
You don't mean the
You just
right.
getting your ass.
You want me to shut up. You want me to shut up. And I'm not. I'm about to take it to the floor. I'm about to take it to the floor right now. Now you done made me mad.
Yeah.
Like they just give up. Like yeah, you are. I'm always wrong.
Oh, you
got it.
got it.
You got it. You got it.
That's essentially
I ain't got shit because we
You
still
got
gotta
it,
talk about
You
it.
right here, square one.
We still gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is. I don't want to get canceled again. Though.
You always on the roll.
You are.
Yeah, you might as
you
well
are.
Yeah.
keep on jumping off the cliff.
I am so glad Trump said what he said.
Oh,
Damn.
There's only two
Oh no, you good. Keep going.
gender. You know what? In 2025,
He deleted all this shit first day. He was a DJ and then we only got two.
Like you know what's crazy
How
though.
did I get here?
In 2025, you ever thought that you would have that conversation?
what?
It's only two genders.
It's only two genders.
That's insane that they ain't even talk about it. It's weird. Like, bro, for real? Who voted for this? I really want to know. Like, who's voting to have these rules put in place in the first place? I know it ain't these old white people that's been in
When
office
you
for
have
20,
a
30 years.
society that's driven by feelings, you're gonna have confusion.
That's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Did you ever thought you'd have that conversation?
I would never. That they don't. I get canceled for real. I said shit. They were like, "Oh, get him off the TV. Get him off the podcast, please. Don't bring him back."
Yo, he hit the ground running.
Oh, first day out.
No,
He feel like Kodak.
as soon as he left Capitol
Day out.
Hill and he got into that damn
Playing that
Oval
song
Office.
when he was
Right. They was like, "Yo, come perform this shit."
God.
Yeah, that's wild though. That's something that shouldn't be a discussion. It's like, bro, I seen the dude. He was turning them up.
Like you know, like when you are a slave to your emotions, is you ever seen people that take bad news out on the messenger?
Oh, yeah. Don't kill the messenger.
Please.
That's because you're a slave to your emotions.
Yeah.
You ever seen people talk shit about their boss to the next person in charge, but they won't say shit to their boss?
I don't know why.
Like,
I got some shit to say.
like for you, you ever seen motherfuckers that threaten the repo man?
bro, you didn't
He is not the problem.
talk that Capital One, please. Send the money, please.
Like he
That's
is
the conversation.
not your issue. So why you got a gun out on the repo man? He's doing his fucking job.
That's
Go
a
home.
dangerous job. Man. That car full
Why
of
is it
gas.
dangerous?
That car full of gas too. You gotta put my shit down. Leave my gas one. I'ma need that shit. I'm gonna have to get it to somebody to take me to work.
I'm gonna tell you.
You see the middleman.
One of my being a slave to emotions. One of my things is comfortability. I'm a slave to comfortability. Like failure has a pattern of comfortability. Success has a pattern of uncomfortability.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing things that are working, I get fearful. I don't know why, but it's like some shit come over to me where it's moving too fast. So I go and step back into what I'm comfortable with, even though I know the results of it is failure. Or it's definitely not where I want to be. And I think like people can't be them best selves because they can't step outside of their emotions. Like delayed gratification is big. Like how many times, like I'm looking at the panel now, we all spoil. How many times have you really told yourself no?
For what? It's like, nah.
When you should, but you don't have to.
When you be, as soon as you go on that diet, everything be looking good on TV. You're like, God damn, they put that shit on
You
discount.
meal prep and you're like,
You're like,
dang,
stupid ass rice. Everything got no flavor.
chicken and rice all fucking week. Like,
Stupid.
damn, I'm better every
Leave
day.
that at the house.
Like if you like anybody order an Amazon package and you know what you ordered, but you still get excited, like you don't know what the fuck you ordered.
Every
but
time.
you
Excited,
still-
happy.
Every time.
Or have you ever meal prep, took your food to work, and then your coworkers
Never.
hit you and be like, "Hey, we about to go grab some food. You want
I-
one?"
Oh yeah, I leave that bit right in the video.
Oh, you say you get in the back? You
I
say you
eat
get in the
some
Mexican
more.
restaurant? Hey, give me an ACPC. Send it. Extra cheese.
like like even when it comes down to like emotions and even with finances, like why does I can't afford it right now? Why is that not motivation instead of you being offended?
By yourself?
Like period. Like cause you'll go get something that you can buy.
If you can't
But-
buy it 3 times, don't buy
But
it.
can it say it again?
If you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it.
See, that's a good method. If you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it. And I'm an impulsive buyer. I don't buy many times, but when I do, I just go.
So you the type of person that go to Target for one thing and come out with 20?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Mm-mm.
never.
No, but it
The
ain't.
way I would
It ain't.
furnish
It's,
it the
it's,
next
it's
day,
random.
It would sit in my car with the receipt and it'll be back there tomorrow.
For real.
Yes. I love returning. I'll go home and think about it. I don't take the tag off now. I'll be like, and
don't
then I
need
return
this.
it in 24 hours.
I'm not that type of person. Like, go to the grocery store and I'm like, hey, I ain't even come here for that. Never.
Grocery
I go
store is
straight.
crazy.
I go
Nah.
straight to what I'm getting.
Nah.
Cause I go to the grocery store almost every
I'm
day.
gonna buy some shit. That I
That's
shouldn't
crazy.
I do
I go
that
to
too.
the
I gotta think about
do. You
later.
go to every day?
Yeah, me too.
That's
At least
wild.
like Monday through Thursday ish.
That's damn near every day.
No, I go about twice a day.
Yeah.
Twice a
It's
day?
just like,
About
bro,
twice
how
a
you
day.
know what you want to eat?
What is
tomorrow?
in the grocery store?
What do
that
you-
need?
No, I
Do
already
you
have
make
some
the
shit.
food that you buy?
Yeah, I make the food I buy. So
Oh yeah,
like,
you do say you did tell me that.
so like I'm not gonna get. So if I buy pineapple today, I'm eating the pineapple today.
We
That's
listen, we
what I'm
don't
saying.
judge.
I don't like freeze.
It's fresh.
And I don't freeze food.
I don't
either.
eat-
It's just like
Oh.
I'm
I
not
don't
about
eat
to
frozen
have
food.
some. I got that last month. It's frozen in the.
Yeah.
I got to take it out before I leave.
But
the
it was
house.
frozen
Yeah.
to get there.
I forgot.
Yeah,
You know-
yeah.
Well, I take that back. I
I
do
get
eat
the
frozen
fresh.
food because my fish and stuff be frozen. But like, I don't eat frozen vegetables. I don't eat canned food. I don't eat cold cuts. So like my stuff is
Cold
fresh
cuts
every
be
day.
weird though.
Like did
I wish I would go pay for a cold sandwich. Smoking dope. You think
This-
about to pay for that?
this is one of like the society. This is one of the shit that I
Y'all diet
really,
plans are interesting.
I'm really fucking bothered by this.
Piss some heat
Like
on
I'm way bothered by this. You can go.
yeah,
I
I'm
got
talking about
you.
that cold cut.
I'm
Oh no, I ain't no.
And, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm really bothered by this, right? Is that we live in a society, and it's because we're slaves to our emotions. We don't need evidence to believe in the worst of people,
Mm.
but we need evidence to believe in the best of people. Like a motherfucker can be good for 20 years, and you look at him and say, nah, that nigga ain't that good.
Will Smith.
All you need to throw out some Jay-Z did this.
But they did.
Then here we go. Blah, 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 blah. I already knew that mother. Why is it that we believe in the word? If are
Right
we a
now.
slave to that shit?
The culture teaches us to hate.
Right.
Think about it, yo. Hip hop culture, hip hop music is the only music out here that's negative and that teaches negativity
Right.
and sells.
Yeah,
but it
I'm
only
say
sells to
K-pop
black
don't be
people.
doing this. K-pop, they be
Man,
having time.
rock
Everything-
and roll be biting motherfucking crow's head off on stage.
That's a crow. That's not a
They
normal
don't
Young
person.
blood talking about
No.
suicide and killing their mom.
Nah, I'm
Don't do
country.
That's
Ozzy
old
Osbourne.
rock and roll.
Don't do Ozzy
They
Osbourne.
did commit suicide at a higher clip than anybody in the world.
Country music. Yeah, it's always
Oh, wow.
sad.
It is. It's like it's a study.
In
They'll
country
talk about-
music, you ever hear the song Tequila
But we-
made her clothes fall off?
Well, guess
They be
what?
saying shit in there.
But wait though.
They
That's
be
what-
saying shit in
But
there.
in our music, we kill each other.
right. Yeah.
We gonna
Yeah.
kill 10. We
They
smoking
be
on
sad,
that
but
whatever pack.
they don't be like, oh, let's roll up and like shoot up the play. They literally, our songs are like literally, let's go take our whole group. Like I know where you and your team is at. I'm going to go like
Slide.
Let me tell y'all something about women, and yeah, this makes y'all very special.
good special or bad special.
Y'all good special. Y'all gotta tell me.
I don't know what expect with you anymore.
No, it's special right here. If y'all vow to not give gang members any more pussy,
Should be up.
niggas will stop gang banging.
You talking about that?
Chicago.
If I don't give a damn,
Chirac.
if women find that as a turn off and not be attracted to it,
But they like
but if
tough
they
guys.
did,
They like tough guys.
that should have stopped.
Why they like tough guys? That's the question.
Maybe
Why they like
other
to-
If they say I only want nice guys,
It really be cult type activity, and then I can't say the other word, but you know,
I don't need, this
They
ain't
be
the
loving
this
their
ain't the
friends way
women.
too
Women ain't the
much.
motive here.
no,
So
I'm
that-
saying your power. It ain't the motive because
I'm just
No,
saying,
no.
they still
Honestly,
gonna be
there's no
out
power
there.
because the whole big homie thing to me, it sounds like that's your pimp. And in my head,
It
I
is.
be
Man,
listening
that's
like,
true.
dang, like you go listen to daddy. Daddy told you go do that. You gonna go do it? Okay. Like I'm sorry. And then honestly, if you're big homie, then I'm questioning like why you bitching these things around. I don't know, it's a lie.
You know why? Because the element of losing women, that likes to actually attract women. So we don't
Right.
value you. We don't value what your stance is because usually that attracts you.
Right.
Like, so we don't even know that we could lose you in the process because niggas be acting
Oh,
tough
you about to lose it when
around
you go
women.
you about to go to jail.
They be acting
You
tough
gonna
around
lose it
each
whether you
other
want to or
though.
not.
No, they might be some of them
Yeah.
might be touching.
If
each
you
other.
put a
But-
group of women, go put a group of women around a basketball game and see how hard them niggas start playing.
Crazy.
Facts.
Crazy. He ain't scored no points the whole game.
Yeah,
now all of a sudden he going the hardest. It's crazy.
if
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
actually said, I'm not giving no more, that game banger should have turned off. Niggas a change.
Over it.
I don't think so.
See,
I
it's
think
the
that
the activity is just stupid. The activity and the lifestyle is dumb. All
Can-
of it's dumb. I don't know.
I
But
ju-
you know, all black fit like a gold chain be like fire. But it don't be the nigga. Like it just be the fit. But like but the lifestyle be stupid. Like I don't know how to make sense. If that makes
you
sense.
can't
Okay,
have one
okay.
without the
You know how
other.
you have like the YN outfits, like they have like the certain fits, like
I'm
Damn
glad you said that
pocketbook.
because Trump did say there are only two genders, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are only two genders when it comes to clothes. I need y'all women to claim y'all fucking clothes back from these sassy ass niggas. I don't give a damn what you call fashion, nigga. That shit is suspect like hell. Why y'all letting men get away with
They be letting it slide too.
it?
Or when them like painting their nails and stuff like bro.
They-
Like,
dudes be wearing bonnets.
They be wearing bonnets.
Yes, I
I
be
like
seeing
Billy Porter
dudes.
when he does little outfits. They
Who the
be
hell is
cute.
Billy Porter?
Never mind. You never watch Pose. I know you never watch Pose. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah.
He would know who he is.
nah.
mm.
Once you
Does,
said
does
pose, like,
revenge
oh,
really have a taste to it?
yeah.
It
It does.
depends on what type of revenge.
You ever watch like when somebody get bullied and then it backfires on them?
Mhm.
That shit satisfy my soul.
Mhm.
Some
Oh,
wrong with me.
that's good stuff right
No, it ain't good.
Oh,
No,
it
it
is. It is.
That's emotion that I shouldn't be tied to.
That's
I
called a
love it.
release.
He turned around.
That's called a release.
It ain't you doing it. You just feel great about somebody getting they just due.
Yeah.
Instantly too.
Huh?
Instant karma.
Instant.
This- yeah.
Instant. Just that's good stuff.
Yeah. It's
That's
great.
I like it.
That's great TV. Especially
'Cause
when
take
you
it-
are a good person and you don't want harm to people, and then when you see somebody fucking with somebody,
Let me ask y'all a question.
yeah.
Since we here, being honest,
Okay.
what emotion do you tap into the most?
Emotion.
For me,
I don't know.
Like, what emotion do you tap into the
Me?
most? Yeah.
I don't know. I know what people feel without them having to tell me. I don't know what emotion that is.
So
But I
empathy?
know what people
Empathy?
feel and how they
Empath,
feel before they tell me, or
I think
expressing it. I can always get people to tell me what I want them to tell me, but because I know what they want to tell
Are
me.
you talking about like
already.
in yourself? Like you have that emotion a lot throughout the day. Like what you feel.
You know, like throughout, it's like it's an emotion that you either you struggle with because it could be beneficial too. Like, so what's when you feel threatened or feel played, what emotion do you tap into?
So we talking about like the switchboard on like Inside Out? Because I be feeling anxiety. I'm not gonna.
You feel anxiety?
I feel anxiety 24/7.
You said
When somebody attack you?
Yeah, like when someone
like,
attack
but
me,
are you talking about physically or
Oh,
just,
just with words, verbally.
verbally, I feel
With
anxiety
me-
because I don't know what like I want to crash out, but not have to think like that's not really me. So like I start like freaking out about my options because I'm like, dang, I could really crash out, but I don't want to crash out because I like to think before I do. And it's like you got to choose which one you're gonna do, and I just be freaking out. 'Cause I'm just like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like,
With,
Yeah.
like, with me, it's probably like I'm about to cut you off. Honestly, more than anything, because I don't like to really argue with people as much as I debate.
Yeah.
I know if I really take it there and like if we really get into the argument, I'm probably not gonna talk to you no more. We shouldn't be like, unless it's just something like, bro, you need to be in the house, you need to do this or whatever like that. But
Yeah.
if it's something, it's like, bro, like why you treat me like this when I ain't come here for that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm probably gonna.
I
cut
think
you
mine
off.
is more ego because I don't really be hurt. Like I don't really. I know, like I'm like, all right, we're in a competition. My feelings don't really get hurt easily, and so I'm going.
you looking at like a game.
It really be a game to me, and I get off on that shit. And then sometimes I realize like some things, like if you're blessed with a certain gift, I realize I can say something that everybody else say,
People feel it different.
but people feel it different,
Yeah, I feel
and
like
that is a
too.
gift that you.
That's
have.
why I don't get on people. Like I'm not the one that's gonna come in here and joke on everybody being. I might joke on something you did, like you walk out, you trip. I'll say something about that,
Right.
But I'm not gonna joke on you
Ridicule.
because people. If I joke on you, you go. I don't know why people take.
They're
it
gonna
so
go home and think
serious.
about it while
Yeah.
You're like, bro, why? I was
Yeah.
joking, bro.
Right,
Relax.
They
Relax.
like they really like, and it's like it's hard to help people when you operate in pride, and that's one of the things that I struggle with because like I don't have to win everything, and I'm like, yo, if I'm here to help somebody, and I know that this person is lashing out because they're emotional in the conversation, and I'm not even feeling anything, but I just know I'm right. I'm not going about it righteous.
Or
You're
you're
like,
like,
"Nah,
there
I'm
and they're like
telling you,
projecting
right."
to you like you're angry. Like for me, I don't get mad. Like I'll be there and like someone's upset and we're having a conversation. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I express myself. You express yourself. Cool. Like let it go. They'd be like, but you're mad. I'm not mad. They're like, but you are really not mad. Like now
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting frustrated. Keep saying it.
Yeah.
We could let it go, but you want to keep saying I'm mad. I'm not. But like I'm really not mad, and I'm really good at letting go. You spoke your side. I spoke my side. If we come to agreement, cool. If we don't. We don't. Like
Yeah,
it's
agree
so
to
many
disagree.
different and then keep on moving. But when you start trying to make me mad or make me match your emotion, that's when I kind of get like irritated in a sense. I'm like, bro,
When
you
somebody's
just
like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. I'm just chilling.
Have you
Yeah.
ever spared somebody based off you knowing that if you said what you said would destroy them?
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're like,
Hell
you would
All
give it
the
to
time.
somebody else.
All the time.
Hold on,
people
hold on, damn, it's not shaking.
I let people slide a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you know.
But no, you ever see, like, I'm talking about the most insecure person run their mouth the most.
Ooh, be ready
Mm.
to tear him to shreds, but you.
But hey, don't make me get on you. Like you know,
Not
like
ready.
because
And I'm like,
I make you go to sleep early tonight. For real.
yo.
Are you gonna be mad if I get on you? Yeah.
I promise you, if you ever go look in the comment sections of my page and the people that talk the most shit, every time I click on the page, I'm like, look,
You better stop.
nah, God didn't put them through enough. Because they ugly as hell. Like, they,
no lie. I be seeing people say that on certain things. They be like, yeah, because that's why they're single. And I'm just like,
you go look at them like, oh my
You
God.
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
He been through a lot.
seen
I ain't gonna
Buddy-
say
I
nothing
seen
else.
Buddy on Instagram. I forgot to do the name, but he was feeding to women, whatever. He was cheating and he was dating a white lady, whatever. But people started commenting on him, right? He literally went to their profile picture, saved the picture, and commented under them. Didn't say a word, just added them and picked their picture.
They
That shit crazy. You gotta shut up. Like, and then because I mean, he was like, he been working.
But
out
if you
something.
ever go look, the meanest people that say the meanest shit.
I look like a bag of snacks.
Wait a minute. So how did he do this exactly? Because I'm
Like-
kind of petty.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
like he
Profile
literally,
picture, he screenshot their profile picture instead of just making like words. He literally just gave them their picture. Like
he
be
just
responsible with their
added
picture.
them they picture back.
So they can
Like-
look in the
Oh,
mirror.
God.
Literally made
I
them
said
mirror.
that's insane.
Yeah, he made.
I
them
said,
mirror.
oh, he went crazy.
I love it. I
That's
love
crazy.
it.
Like, bro, you really said this to me? Look at you. Without saying that.
Well, this is the thing. Like, when it comes to like being a slave to your emotions, at some point you want to be a master of your emotions. Women and men, it's no reason for nobody to control you, to know how to control your emotions better than you.
Mhm.
Facts.
And mostly it's people that you actually love that can control your emotions
Mhm.
better than you. Like, if you play with insecure men, they will take you on a roller coaster ride
Mm-hmm.
just to feel like you love them. It ain't even really about you. It's just hurt. I just want to take you through this shit because it shows me that you truly love me.
Someone
You-
tried that, and they want me to say that I love them so bad, and I was like, I just don't. And they were like, "Dang, like nothing."
That's
No,
crazy.
Yeah.
no. I was like, "You're trying so hard to manipulate me to say it. I really don't." Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's me.
What? I'm supposed to tell them. I said I had love for you. Like if you die, I'll be at your funeral. But like, in love with you. I
Sound like
really-
Yo, can you grow to love somebody?
You said,
Yeah.
can you grow? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. You can
Oh, let me take it back. Can you grow to be in love with somebody?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, you tolerate them. You tolerate them, and you start caring for them. It's kind of like
Yeah.
if you're like your parents get a pet and you didn't want the pet, but the pet's just there. Kind of like this.
It's like, oh,
Like this is my pet, but you know you want to choose for the pet to be here.
Right.
Have you ever like, because this is like when you step outside of your emotions. You ever say like, does this serve me? Like everybody want to be better.
Mhm.
Like, so how do you step out of it? Because like, you've been practicing how to lash out and defend yourself your whole entire life.
Mhm.
So this shit gonna take constant practice to change that habit. Cause you only know one way to do it.
Some people need it though.
Well, with wisdom comes patience, but what I've learned, and this is when you got to go deep into your psyche, I knew how to be the bad guy. I mean, I knew how to be the good guy who was disrespected and felt some kind of way, but then I learned how to be the bad guy, right? So when you learn how to be the good guy and the bad guy, you got control.
Right. It's a balance.
It's
definitely a balance.
it's like a lovely balance because you know how to take people like, oh, she ain't bad, so I get it. This nigga, oh, watch how I do him.
How do you find love that way? Because if you have that much control of the game, because which it is a game, then how do you really truly find love?
Because you know that you've been in a certain place before. So this woman who you might like, love, in love, so on and so forth, when you see her vulnerability, you're gonna cherish that and try to make her better with that.
But how do you get there without being vulnerable?
And how do you
You
get
have
that-
to go
how do
through that.
get-
You
how do
have to
get-
go
how do
through
you
all
get-
of that.
How do you get past your mental? Like, because if your mind is wired to manipulate the situation, whether good or bad,
Mm-hmm.
and you take people on this, it sounds like a test, to be honest.
It's not a test. It's the fact that since you know better, you're gonna do better. But since you know better, you're gonna make sure that that person does better as well. So that's one way of being a leader, but not being a dictator.
Are y'all naturally kind people?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people are only kind to their kind.
I'm fine.
No,
I'm naturally.
no,
nice.
I'm naturally
too
kind.
nice.
Should black men be loyal to black women?
Of course, why not?
Black people should be loyal to black people.
But-
Yeah,
No,
What about
no,
like,
you
all
should be
people.
loyal to your happiness.
all
Yeah.
humans?
Like, yeah, but
Are we
yeah.
all just humans?
Mhm.
Yeah.
we
Just
are,
flesh
but
and bone,
we
yeah.
have to do better
Huh?
amongst ourselves first before we got to worry about the
A
rest of mankind.
separation. I don't even know if you subscribe to it, but I don't know if heaven is gonna have like a black heaven, white heaven.
You go up there and it's racist again.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I think
No.
ain't we all God's children? If we're all God's children, how do you say I have an allegiance to black people?
Because you've been oppressed by others for so long that you kind of have no other choice right
This
now.
is just our temporary temple. I mean,
Everything go back to dust. And why are we making race such a big thing?
Shit.
If everything goes back to
we
dust.
didn't make race a big thing.
Right.
We did not make race a big thing.
Yeah.
They made race a big thing.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Nah, facts.
We didn't choose. Why? If we made race the big thing, why would we choose to put ourselves in these predicaments? We didn't choose to be here.
Mhm.
You know what's crazy? Is that like being that we own race, this is good. This is good. Why don't we have that same energy for Africans?
Because they don't like us.
No, they sold our ancestors
Oh, I'm glad. I've been saying that for years.
to the wicked slave owners.
Mhm.
We don't look at them the same way. Why
But they
do
don't
we have
fuck with us,
selective hate?
What do you mean?
I mean,
Meaning-
because they sold us first.
If your mama gave you to a pedophile,
Right.
are you gonna hate the pedophile more than you hate your mama?
Yeah,
Nah, you're not.
You gonna hate both
I'm
of
gonna hate
them.
both of them.
Right.
Hate both
But
of them.
I guess
we
the
only
initial
hate.
technically,
We're
you
only
like,
hating
your
the
mama
pedophile.
didn't give you
and-
away. You would have never got the
You know what I'm
pedophile.
saying?
So
You know
Right.
what I'm
Because
saying?
the pedophile, you came over there too.
No, no,
like
no.
you
No,
ain't
you
shit.
sold me to
but-
the
Right.
pedophile.
But your
Transaction.
mom hold the responsibility and
Yeah,
hold you safe.
everybody.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
I'm just
Guess what? This
But we're
is
already
a
enslaved,
conversation.
too.
This is a conversation that Black people really need to have because I've been saying that for a long time, and Black people want to get all quiet about that.
Because it's fake. Because it's fake hate. Because you can't pick and choose. If you really pissed off about slavery, let's start from the beginning.
Let's start from there because
Right.
they
if
were
you
the ones-
sold me
Yeah.
to slavery, then you was the problem.
And they know that too, but they don't. But when I say they, the Africans know that
Yeah.
too, but they don't want to talk about it. Once you start talking about it, oh, ha, ha, ha. Well, you see, what happened was.
But I'm just saying, is that fair?
Nah, I don't.
I was always the
It's-
bad guy for talking about it.
It's all
I'm not
good.
gonna speak too heavy on it because I don't know what happened in that time, and it seemed like it's a lot of
Yeah.
No, we
Information.
literally got sold
It's
Yeah.
still like a lot of misinformation that goes
for
on about
guns and
that.
some other shit.
So I wouldn't speak so heavily on it because
like,
we
what-
don't know.
They
Honestly,
they
what is
said
the
it
truth?
though.
But I mean, yeah, but like, what's the truth?
Who
Like, there's
said
so
it?
many, like, everyone's gonna
Africans
feed
have
different
said it.
truths, and we're Americans, so you think about how much
From
actually
where?
information got over to us.
Ghana.
Videos.
Huh?
But
They
you're,
got
again, you're
records and
American.
stuff.
How much information do you have? Anywhere you go, you're gonna get the point of view of where your culture is. Like,
Right.
we are Black, but we are still American. We're gonna. So much has been washed out between now and then of the story, so we really don't know.
Mhm.
So like, it's still idea. The
And
still
there's a whole bunch
purpose
of
of
people
like.
that they enslaved that were already here too that they don't talk
That
about.
too, yeah. That
You
too.
know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
say
But
that all them people came from over there. It's like,
but hold on. So you mean to tell me that these white men with no form of navigation just went there and just did whatever they wanted to
And you
do
think you
with,
gonna-
Hey,
without help
You
from
think you
other
gonna catch,
guides?
You gonna think you gonna catch them fast ass Africans? You gonna
You
need
know-
some other brothers.
hey,
to
but
catch
you know how tough you
you
know
gonna
how,
need brothers to catch them motherfuckers. Let me ask you something. We're about to close it out. Are y'all like? Are people becoming happy junkies? Meaning that they're looking for happiness everywhere.
yeah. But that's what social media does though.
But it's crippling the relationship because everybody know happiness just don't stay in a relationship.
Right.
It comes and goes. It's emotions. It flows.
Right.
Like, you know, if you ever find your purpose, because people are looking for their purpose and peace. Do you know how far apart your purpose and your peace
They
is?
really
Or
are.
can
be.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
You can't have two. These shits are so far apart. You know how if you're gonna start with your purpose, you gotta go through so much shit to get to your peace.
But they do kind of go in harmony sometimes, though. You do go through that wave, like when you
You
lived
find
up to
your
your
peace
purpose.
in it.
It's like that's
I
when you
found
have that. Yeah,
You
have
have
that moment of
fulfillment and you know you're doing all right.
It's
But
still-
but you have somebody that's looking at you, which is called Satan, coming over there like, oh, she found her purpose. Now let me put this nigga in her life. Let me put this in her
Let me
life.
distract them.
Man, you know what? I know it's telling you to quit, but girl, you just got promoted. Like when you
Throw
find
a
your
couple more
purpose, you
dollars
feel a
at you.
fulfillment, which does carry peace. But if you once you start operating your purpose, your peace is set apart. Now you can get there. And what clings to it is the feeling that you had when you're moving in your purpose. Now because you're gonna have trials and tribulation that push you out.
Right.
But it's so much shit that come in between because the moment you get married, the attacks are coming.
Hmm.
It's spiritual warfare that's coming
Right.
the moment you put on the ring and you say, I do.
Oh, they on the way.
Married people don't like to talk about it. But
They
it's
gonna
a
send it.
spiritual warfare that starts because you're a union.
And
Yeah,
people
it's
always
true.
want to think it's just like a man and a woman coming to attack you, like infidelity. It could be so much.
No,
other stuff.
it's-
It's just
yeah.
like, bro, we don't even have those type of problems, but we have these type of
Problem.
Yeah.
We don't have those type of problems, but we got these type of problems, and it's a attack.
Men,
On
women,
the-
elders,
Everybody,
family
You might have
members, all kind of people
It-
that
it
just
could be
coming
so
from
much
left and
stuff
right,
that-
spreading all kind of rumors.
Do you know what
Right.
else they
It's-
attack?
It's pathetic.
Even with spiritual warfare, your time.
Oh yeah,
Now your time is being compromised, and now she's feeling the effect of you working or you doing this or you misplaced here. She's not getting the affection she wants from here. Like, you really take on a spiritual warfare the moment you say I do. Somebody
For sure.
is trying to break you up
right,
spiritually.
absolutely.
Yeah, for real.
But y'all need to get out your feelings. Y'all got y'all feelings today? Y'all all right?
Okay.
I'm good.
You got your
I'm
feelings?
good.
All right. Well, this concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth Podcast. I am Tuck. Follow me on all platforms, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. I'm screaming on all platforms. Go get you some merch from BigMouthBrand.com. And you have anything you want to plug?
No, follow me on Instagram, Angel_J.
Yeah, you already know what would Nino do. Follow me right here.
All right, I'm Raheem Cousin at Raheem Cousin Speaks. Also follow me at The Marriage Experiment on Instagram.
And I'm Jess. And that's it.
You need to get out your feelings. though.
I'm not in my feelings. There you go. You
People felt that.
Projecting.
You mad?
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
tired.
mad?
You mad?
You
I'm
mad?
tired.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm out.
Run it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back. My self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me.